The National People's Power held another rally in Thalawakale this morning in the lead-up to the local government elections. The meeting was held under the patronage of President Anurukumara Dissanayake.
They made a huge issue claiming I said we wouldn't allocate funds to local government bodies, we are unlikely to win. That's completely false. What I actually said was this: we will not misuse the funds that the central government has carefully saved and allocated. We've worked tirelessly to eliminate corruption and waste. The Inland Revenue Department met every week to ensure a steady flow of revenue into the treasury. Now there's a group of thieves in Nuwara. Should we work hard, collect funds honestly and hand it over to them? That's not what we stand for. My stance is clear. If the central government doesn't steal, then the urban councils, municipal councils and Pradesh Sabhas shouldn't steal either. But what happened? The central government upheld integrity, yet some local bodies continue to misuse funds. The central government avoided waste, but the Pradesh Sabhas still squandered resources. While we worked hard, some of them did nothing. So how can we knowingly allow funds collected with such effort by the central government to be stolen at the local level? Should we really do that? No. We said we would not allow public money to be stolen. But they twisted our words and claimed we refused to allocate funds if they came into power. That statement reflects their mindset, because if they truly had clean intentions, they would have said, we won't steal either, so allocate funds to us too. But no, instead they claimed I said I wouldn't fund them. That speaks volumes about their thinking. What do we want now? A government where both the central government and the local government work, where neither the central nor the Pradesh Sabha steal, where no public institution wastes resources, where both levels of government work with the people in mind. So who deserves your vote? The National People's Power. They had 76 years. We've had only 6 months. And look what we've already done. There's still significant time left in the current mandate. And the next term must be ours too. I am the president. That's my responsibility. You are the citizen. That's your responsibility. The farmer has his responsibility. It's that simple. The president is not some elite figure. That's outdated thinking. They haven't modernized. Their lifestyle is different, disconnected, but we haven't changed. We are ordinary people who've stood with the common man and worked hard to develop this country. Other governments will never change. If they want to govern, let them first learn from us, instead of endlessly clinging to the past.
The president also commented on the actions that would be taken against individuals involved in fraud and corruption.
තමුන්නාන්සලටත් වඩා වැඩිය මට තියෙනවා ඒ වුමනාව. දැනටවත් හිටපු ජනාධිපතිතුරුගේ එක පුතකට නඩු දෙකක් දාලා තිනවා, තව පුතකට නඩුවක් දාලා තිනවා. මොකද දඬුවම් ලබා දෙන්නේ අධිකරණය. අපි තමයි පරීක්ෂණ.
You want the people who stole the country and committed fraud to be punished, right? I want that too, even more than you do. Right now, there are 2 court cases against the son of a former president. Another case is going on against his other son. We investigate, and when we find proof, we send the cases to court. And this is just the beginning. There will be more cases in the future for corruption, fraud and crime. Even now, 2 chief ministers are in remand custody. Another minister is also in remand. One more is in hiding. For years, there were 2 sets of laws in the country, one for the powerful and another for the ordinary people. If you're just a normal person, would you ever ride a motorbike without a license? Of course not. But there is Prados on the road that haven't been even registered. And that's because the people in power thought the law didn't apply to them. When there was a ban on importing vehicles, some ministers still brought them in and drove them around like nothing happened. 3 of those ministers are facing charges. And there will be more. Not long ago, the IGP went into hiding because he was scared of the police. Under our leadership in the NPP, we've made sure that everyone is equal before the law. Whether you're the IGP, an officer or a regular citizen, it doesn't matter. The same law applies to everyone. People should respect the law. People should be a little afraid to break it. Regular people already are. They follow the rules. They go to jail if they break the law. But the powerful, they've gotten away with everything for too long. Not anymore. If someone steals 2.6 million rupees, they could get 16 years in prison. Think about that. Do the math. Some of these corrupt people have stolen so much, they'd need to serve 7 or 8 lifetimes in jail to pay for it. That's how it should be. That's how it is in developed countries. Even now, in places like Nuwara, ministers are threatening police officers. But we've made sure that the law is above all of us. No one gets special treatment. This is the policy we've started. Now, we need to protect it and make it even stronger.
ආය අපේ රටේ නීති ඉදිරියේ හැම දෙනාම සමාන රටක් අපි නිර්මාණය කරලා තියෙනවා. හොඳද නරකද? අපි මේක තවත් ශක්තිමත් කරන්න ඕන.
President Anura Kumara Dissanayake highlighted education as the most effective strategy to lift people out of poverty. He also elaborated on the upcoming changes to be made through new educational reforms.
අපි හිතනවා මේ දුප්පත්භාවයෙන් ගොඩ එන්න
The one thing that can truly lift us out of poverty is education. But the sad truth is, most people still don't understand how powerful education really is. Right now, our education system feels like a burden on both parents and children. It's not helping our kids grow. It's just pushing them through exams. That's why in 2026, we are going to bring in real changes to the education system. We'll introduce new syllabuses for grade 1 and grade 6, so kids get a better start and stronger foundation. We'll also have an exam at grade 10, so we can help guide students early on before they get lost in the system. We won't let any child leave school without a clear plan, whether that's higher education or a career path. Every student will know what comes next. We will make them understand that a household with an educated child will prosper.
ඉගෙනගත්තු දරුවා හිටියොත් දුප්පත්භාවයෙන් එතෙන් සිට මිදෙන්න පටන් ගන්නවා.
The president received an overwhelmingly positive response from the people.
දුටු සිහිනේ සැබෑ කරන්නට මිනිසෙක් එනවා සුවහස් හදවත් ගැහෙන ආරාවේ අසා සිටින්නට මිනිසෙක් එනවා උතුරේ දකුණේ සදිසාවේ හදේ පැතුම මේ මිනිසාවේ